Hi, this is Gus Wagner with the Rocket Group, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about one of my favorite things when it comes to social media and online marketing, and that's Twitter. Twitter is a short message broadcasting system for sharing content in 140 characters or less that goes out across the universe. And it's great for a couple different reasons. For one, it's mostly free. If you're going to use this for a brand promotion, it's going to cost you the time to develop the content and to actually schedule or present your tweets or manage and such. But once you get into it, you're going to find that you enjoy this. So it's free to use, but I always say things like this are mostly free. It builds your brand. If you want to establish yourself as the leading tire store in mid-Missouri or the leading skyscraper builder across the United States, Twitter is a great avenue to do that and set yourself up as that by sharing your expertise, by involving yourself in conversations on Twitter that are about skyscrapers or tires. And those conversations happen all the time on Twitter, and you can become a part of it. And it's also real time. That's the most important thing to me, is that it's real time. Personally, myself, I get almost all of my news, all of my weather. I follow sporting events on Twitter real time instead of sitting in front of a television or sitting down for the 6 o'clock news on a scheduled time like Grandpa and Grandma used to do. Things are happening real time on my phone or on my tablet or on my computer right in front of me. And you can take part in those real time conversations and become one of those contributors to the conversation. It's a great tool for that. So we look at the audience. Why should I get on Twitter? I don't know anybody that's on Twitter. Well, a lot of people are there. In Missouri, there are more than 376,000 Twitter accounts, active Twitter accounts, talking and interacting and tweeting on a daily basis. Across the United States, there are more than 40 million Twitter accounts that are out there and becoming active and leading the conversation on Twitter. How do you find these folks? Well, what's your area of specialty? Is it tires? Is it skyscrapers? Put in a hashtag. Hashtag skyscrapers, hashtag tires, and you can find these conversations that are going on Twitter about that. You can put in hashtag JCMO for things that are going on here in Jefferson City, hashtag Missouri, that are things that are going on in Missouri. Hashtags are the way that conversations are segregated or are found. It's a search tool on Twitter. If you click a hashtagged word, be it hashtag skyscrapers, you'll go to every tweet in real time that is about skyscrapers or concludes this word, hashtag skyscrapers. So it's a great tool to find and search and become involved in the conversations that you are looking for on Twitter. So now you've got your Twitter account. What are you going to do? Well, if you're a brand, here's a couple different tips for content you can do. Here's 5 tips for content. 1, you can feature products. Feature your products if you're the tire salesman or you're the skyscraper builder. Feature the work that you've done and talk about the work that you've done. Share useful information about what's going on in your industry or in your company or in your community. Share that information, become a part of it, become a leading aggregator of the news that's going on that you're involved with. You can feature your employees. Folks always want to see behind the curtains. So your employees are on Twitter, or you've got a profile that you've posted on your website. Share that kind of information on Twitter and give people a look behind the curtain. And you can also share causes and events that are going on that you're supportive of. You're going to a trade show in Chicago. Hashtag Chicago, hashtag FabCon, hashtag SkyscraperCons, hashtag TireCon, whatever you're being involved with. And it works great for charity events as well. If you support any charity causes on a national or local basis, you can share that information into your channel, and it's a source of goodwill. It helps you, it helps the cause that you're supporting as well. And the last thing you can do, or one of the last things you can do on the Twitter as far as content, is offer coupons or discounts. Say I've got a client who has a bar, has a drinking establishment, and they send out a tweet that says, "Beat me to the bar." If you beat them to the bar when they're going to open up at 3 o'clock or 6 o'clock or whenever they're opening, you're staying there waiting, free drink. People do that in the restaurant business. People tweet out their specials that are going on with their restaurants, and if you mention that you saw it on Twitter, you get a little love, a little Twitter love, you get a little off the bill. So those are a couple different tips. So it's a great content it's mostly free for you to use. It's going to promote your brand, and it happens in real time. There's a big audience out there waiting for you to participate in, and there's some great content ideas that we've shared in this video for you to get involved on Twitter. Look us up, twitter.com, Rocket Group, or @RocketGroup is the Twitter handle, and we sure would appreciate seeing you online. Thanks a lot.